What is up, everyone? This is Rob the Vapor here. Today we have a first look of a brand new box mod. This is a regulated box mod by Tesla. It's their first little foray into box mods. It's got a stupid dragon on it. And it's a 120 watt regulated box mod. Now, hold up. Before I talk about anything more about this box mod, I just want to talk a little bit about the 510 connector that comes with the standard Tesla unit. So, basically it's a screwdriver adjusted 510, right? But all devices do not sit flush on it. I will show you the pictures here, and then here it's the product on the right that has the janky 510. So what my buddy Chris from Sigreen did was he swapped out the janky 510 with a genuine Fat Daddy V3 510. So that's auto adjusting, yada yada yada, and it works a charm. And there it is, right there. It looks great, sits flush, sits nice, all that stuff. So basically, from Sigreen, if you buy it from Sigreen, you're going to be getting a custom improved model, and all the soldering work is covered under warranty. So, you know, solder work, not if you throw it down the stairs, you know, solder work. Any of the modification kind of thing. But yeah, so that's out of the way. That's basically it. So if you're buying this from Fastech or anywhere else, for example, you're going to be getting the stock connector. Now things can change. This is the first generation, so give it a week or two, they might have a different 510 in there. I know that Chris is in contact with Tesla trying to get them to change this because it's janky. All atomizers will fit and work on the stock one, but when I say fit, I mean, you know, there might be a millimeter or two up, off. It just looks awful. So hopefully Tesla acknowledge this and change it, because it's a great mod, it's affordable. So yeah, let's get that out of the way, done. Let's actually talk about the device. Let's give it a test. So we're running an Orchid 0.4 ohm, 3.8 volts, 36 watts. And it's good. Really good. Really like the device in terms of feel and stuff like that. And yeah, it does. The wattage definitely does get hot. You guys will see that later in the video. But yeah, so it's quite a bulky thing. Let me just take off the back cover for you guys, show you the back. Takes two 18650s, and this guy's, I've got some Samsungs in there. And it is pretty nice. And the door snaps on pretty well. It's not going to come loose. You know, it's quite hard to pry free, and it doesn't ever come loose or wobble in your hand. There's no rattling from the mod. It's quite solid. You could probably murder someone with this, you know. Chinese Dragon. It's not 2002, guys. Come on, we're past the Chinese Dragon at this point. And yeah, I mean, so it's all aluminum, as the Americans would say. You can get it in either black or silver. It's also available in wood. I don't think Sigreen has the wooden versions in stock yet. The contact pin is silver plated copper. Battery, two 18650s. I just showed you that. It's 110mm by 61mm by 29mm. Voltage 11 volts. Max current 24 amps. Output power 7 to 120 watts. Atomizer resistance 0.2 to 3.5 ohms. And yeah, the genuine Fat Daddy Vapes 510 connector V3 with 22mm washer. So yeah, I mean, I really like it. There's nothing much I can say about it that's bad, because I'm using the modified version. If I wasn't immediately, that's what I'd say. But if that doesn't bother you, it's not the end of the world. But I like having my devices flush, you know. So you can see the Tesla logo and stuff. And this is their first regulated box mod, so we'll give them a chance. You know, and hopefully they'll remedy it. But the buttons are nice, they feel good, nice and thick, all that stuff, and it just seems to work, you know. As always, with any new regulated mod, I have to give this a good test over the next week. I'm going to put it through its paces, and see exactly whether it performs as it should do. So, you know, we'll check out overheating, we'll check out batteries, we'll check out reverse polarity. In the actual video, the review live, I'm going to actually swap the batteries upside down and see if it works. I hope it does. So yeah, I go through all the features when I do the close-up, so we won't talk about any of them yet. And yeah, I think that's about it, guys. We're going to bring it in close, check it out, and I'll show you guys the different increments, how the buttons work, the different features, stuff like that. So let's go in close. Okay, guys, you're going to have to bear with me with the darkness because I found the display quite difficult to actually get on the screen without being an overly bright mess. So yeah, you've got your battery indicator, you've got your ohms, you've got your voltage and your wattage. So press it up, it'll go up. Now I wish there was a cutoff at 120. I kinda wish that it would have stopped there. And I find the buttons are quite nice and clicky, but also at the same time they're a little bit fussy to sort of get like specific increments. If you really want, you can just press it like that, but it's quite noisy. So, if you hold it down, then it moves quite quick. But that's a minor complaint. Okay, so let's go through some of the features. So if I do this, Tesla system off. Okay, that's 5 clicks for off. If I turn it on, King Zone, Tesla. King Zone system on. Okay, so we got that up. And then, okay, so the different features, basically we have the, obviously, voltage, 1 increment, blah blah blah. Screen reverse, so if you do that, it's for lefties, reverses the screen. Only momentarily though, it doesn't actually lock that way. So if you want to lock the power, you can do it like this, power lock. So that would prevent it from auto firing, I guess. But then again, I don't know, maybe it just locks it at the wattage. Yeah. Just locks it at the wattage. So let's unlock that bitch. So it's unlocked now. If you want to lock the screen, you can press the power button and the plus button. So then, screen is locked, but the thing is still firing. So you don't get any display. So basically you're not wasting battery life on the display. Now I might actually turn this up a bit digitally in brightness so you guys can see it a bit better. So I feel bad, I'm all darker. Right, okay, so that's about it for that. And that's basically it really. You can lock it. And it's got all those nice little features. If you have no atomizer in there, it'll say atomizer short, or if you have a janky ass atomizer, let me just atomizer short. So we're firing it. Now, let's test my good old Doge for 10 seconds and we'll see if the Doge from now on is going to be like the janky sort of testing unit. I'm sorry that this looks like Aliens for you guys. I'm sorry about that. It fucking looks like an Aliens movie or something. Because it'll low light. So let's fire this bitch for 10 seconds. Long smoking. Okay, you were long smoking there. In terms of heat, it does not transfer any heat at all. Oh fucking liquid went everywhere and shit. But yeah, let's go back up top and I'll talk a little bit more about this. So I really like this mod. I think it's cool. I don't really like the Chinese dragon. I think this logo is kind of cool. They should definitely keep this. It's available in both black, silver, and there's 2 wooden finishes which look really nice. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with it yet. I've only been using it for a few hours. Hasn't got hot, hasn't got anything like that. It's got some nice heat holes at the bottom which I didn't show you guys. And yeah, that's basically how it looks. It's quite a chunky, significant mod for sure. It is not small. It is quite big. But, big things come in good packages. I don't fucking know. But anyway, I like it. I think it's really good. Again, remember that I bought this from Siggreen.com. If you want that one, look down below and you'll see the link. Any other Tesla 120 watt I cannot testify for. I am testifying for the version that I am using, which is a modified version improve it basically. And yeah, in the review we'll break it down properly. We'll go into, you know, the actual wattage output. We'll go into, does it actually get to 120 watts? Does it actually, you know, overheat at any point? How's it working? It has no USB pass-through, by the way, so that might affect some people. It doesn't really affect me. It doesn't bother me. So yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it right now, guys. The modified version, that is. But I will supply the pictures for you guys. You've probably seen them at the start of the video. And that's about all I can say about it. But I would definitely get this mod. I recommend it so far. Of course, do your research. When any new regulated mod that comes out, you really need to do your research. You need to make sure that it's not just me saying this. I'm looking forward to seeing YouTubers that have the regular version and seeing what their opinion is. I'll have the standard connector for the review. I'll be able to actually, you know, test different atomizers on it and stuff like that. As far as I know, it works with some atomizers, but doesn't work with all, which is not really good enough when you're spending a significant amount of money on a box mod, you know. While this isn't up there with the price of the Sigali or the IPV, it's still slightly in the, well, you know, €80 is pretty much in the premium sort of price range. But all in all, I can't say nothing bad about it yet. I've been using it for, you know, I've been chain vaping with it. There's been no heat issues yet, no anything like that yet. Battery drain seems fine. Absolutely no anything that I can say bad yet. Of course, this is only a first look video, so don't take my word for it just yet. Things can change. Look at the Cloudporn Mini, for example. That was one that most reviewers said was a good product, and then ended up blowing up a ton of people's shit. So that's the test of 120 watt, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you're looking for the full review, which will be up in about a week once I get a bit more familiar with the thing. And yeah, that's it. I've been Rob the Vapor. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, consider a like and consider a subscribe. Haters catch the vapors. I'll see y'all later. Peace.